Okay, here's one. This one comes from the IBM branch offices, and it's an alert to IBM field engineers. The title is Mouse Balls Available as FRU, Field Replacement Unit. Mouse balls are now available as FRU. Therefore, if a mouse fails to operate, or should it perform erratically, it may need a ball replacement. Ball removal procedures differ depending on manufacturer of the mouse. Foreign balls can be replaced using the pop-off method. Domestic balls are replaced using the twist-off method. It is recommended that each replacer have a pair of spare balls for maintaining optimum customer satisfaction, and that any customer missing his balls should suspect local personnel of removing these necessary items. Just one.
The Breakfast Club, weekday mornings on FM 96, CJFM. Don't miss it.
Montreal's 980 hits, number one in the top 9 at 9. You voted it there. New Kids on the Block, step by step. It's 9:39 with Mark Hollywood. Still to come, we've got the RoboJock Pay Song before 10 o'clock. Gloria Stefan, 123. That's your cue to call in at 790-0444. And if you're the first caller through when you hear the song, you will go up against RoboJock. Some great prizes in the prize closet, too. And to do with the New Kids on the Block, I got a letter today, and I want to thank Tracy from Point Claire for writing in, and she told me in a 4-page letter all about her trip down to Massachusetts and the search for the New Kids. She didn't find the New Kids, but she did end up at a mall and was able to meet all of the New Kids' mothers. And she said that Mrs. Wood was by far the nicest. Talked to her for 10 minutes. So, Tracy, thanks for your letter.
Hip-hop meets R&B. Montreal's 980 hit. The station that reaches the beaches, shakes the lakes, and rules the pool.
1, 2, 3, 4, come. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Montreal's 980 hits. Little lesson in counting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think I got the order and everything. Gloria Stefan, the Miami Sound Machine, happens to be the RoboJock Pay Song of the night. Kelly knew it. She got through. She was the first caller when she realized, hey, that's the Pay Song. She'll go up against Robo right after this.
Attention all skiers.
Hang on here. I'm just checking my local listings. Oh, right. Okay, we're on the radio here. It's 9:51. Mark Hollywood. Time once again to get our mechanical prize-loaded buddy out here. First of all, let's go to the phones and say, hello, Kelly. How you doing tonight?
I'm okay, and you?
Well, hang on, let me check. I'm doing okay. Let me tell you right off the bat, we have got $98 in cash for you. But before we sign the check on the $98, it's time to get our mechanical buddy out here to find out about some of the great prizes he has tonight. RoboJock?
Hi, Mark Hollywood.
Hello.
I have a pizza party for 20 with the Hitman from Pizza Donini. Or prime seats to see Janet Jackson at the Forum in August. Or a $1,000 summer sportswear wardrobe from Chac by Long Toe.
Ooh, those are some of the great prizes he has. Now, I have a feeling that he also has some duds left in there, too. Let's hope you don't run into one of those. But as always, we're going to give you 5 seconds to decide whether you're going to want to keep the $98 or trade it in hopes of getting yourself a great prize tonight with RoboJock. All right, Kelly, what do you want to do?
I want to go up against RoboJock.
You're going to trade in the $98, and let's keep our fingers crossed to find out what RoboJock has for you. RoboJock, what do you have for Kelly?
A TurboGrafx 16 video game system worth $250.
Woo, woo, yes. No reason to go out of the house. That is a beautiful system. As a matter of fact, I better get your address because I'm coming over to play, too. I'll be player number 2. It's a beautiful system. TurboGrafx 16. It's the wave of the future in video games, and I know around the station there's a few video addicts, so you better just hide it, okay? Congratulations, Kelly. Next chance to go up against RoboJock will be on Monday morning, 7:30, bright and early. Kelly, just before you take off to get ready to study how to win, what's the only radio station with RoboJock? Montreal's 980 hits. Martine St. Clair, La Paix, La Paix. It's 9:56 right now. This is Mark Hollywood, hanging on the radio dial tonight. Thanks for bringing me along to your party, or if you're out driving, hey, thanks for the ride, all right? You shouldn't be picking up strangers, but thanks for the ride anyway. Congratulations again to Kelly. She picked up a TurboGrafx 16 video game system worth $250. So I told her after my show I'm going to load up with about 70 bags of chips and a couple of tubs of dip and head on over there along with the doctor, Major Tom, Power Max. We're going to sit around and play videos at her house all night long, and we refuse to leave no matter what happens. We'll kick off 10 in a row right after we check in with Tommy Sturbacker.
This is it, the Hot Weekend. New Kids on the Block.
Wherever you buy your music. A message from Montreal's 980 Hits Canadian Talent Initiatives program, supporting Canada's brightest musicians. Every hour, 10 songs in a row and a better mix of music. On the official radio station of summer. Montreal's 980 Hits.
Hey, you! Don't watch that! Watch this! This is the heavy, heavy mix.
Hollywood, whoa, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 Hollywood. Big music on the radio.
Montreal's 980 Hits.
All right, here it is. 10
Vous êtes à la station musicale CKLM 1570 AM.
There's Twist and Shout from the Beatles on CHOM-FM 97.7 FM in Montreal. Good morning. What a morning. 27 minutes after 8 o'clock. 8:27, and it's that time again.
Elvis's ghost in Spirit World suck 'em up with Orson Welles after bitter argument over last cheese doodle. It's Afterlife Appetite Armageddon as Kojaks brings you today's...
No, it isn't. I saw first. You did not, you bloated... Hey, who you calling bloated? You gyrating lard bucket. Yo, you can fit a Volkswagen in your belly. I don't care. It's my cheese. It's not.
I don't know. Every Friday morning we do a thing called Dueling Headlines. It's brought to you from the good people at Kojaks. You can see folks lined up out at Kojaks on St. Catherine Street there near Crescent every late Friday. You ever been by there, Sim?
Oh, yeah. You
for
bet.
the late night munchies.
Yep.
Anyway, they bravely bring you another edition of Dueling Headlines.
I'm going to start. Movie nut buried in popcorn-filled coffin.
Owner arrested as parrot gets hooked on pot.
Red-faced dad arrested because his fly was open.
Drunken husband jailed for making love to a dolphin.
Satan captured, the devil held prisoner in metal tool shed.
Latest craze, cheese made from Huckman milk.
Human.
It's a dreaded typo.
Stunned passengers get ride of their life when drunk pilot takes jet for a spin.
8-week-old baby can bend spoons and read minds.
6-mile-wide UFO terrifies millions.
Doctors say sex makes warts disappear.
Naked farmer refused to wear clothes for 24 years.
Pothead has big pot belly.
Wacky hubby eats roaches. Wife runs off with exterminator.
Pooch has natural talent for playing ping pong.
Man dials wrong number and finds a wife.
Blonde beauty falls in love with mannequin and ditches fiancé.
Newlyweds living in trunk of old oak tree.
Ranchers are raising a stink over gassy cows.
2 oldsters die of heart attack while watching stripper.
Couch potato pets. Animals who watch TV become hostile.
Man who visited heaven says there are mansions, flowers, music, but no dog droppings.
LaToya Jackson zaps Madonna with voodoo curse.
Geronimo used ESP to battle the cavalry.
Frank Sinatra challenges Paul Newman. It's Battle of Spaghetti Sauces.
Widow weds mortician at dead hubby's funeral.
It's a first. Punks mug hot air balloonists.
Taxidermists arrested for stuffing humans.
Scientists discover mystery forest of singing trees.
Kangaroo lover shares his home with 35 bouncing buddies.
Crook holds up dinner with knife and fork.
And diner, I think that was. Woman says she killed her hubby to save him from space aliens.
Stunned doctors say people can grow plants inside their bodies. Do I get the last one again? All the last word. Landlord bulldozes house to get tenant out. There you go. That's from the milk of Huckman kindness.
Of Hooey has been hauled out by Kojak's, the place to eat when you want a tasty Mediterranean treat. St. Catherine and Crescent, the Big O, and most major malls. Listen weekdays 5 minutes later than this if you want to avoid.
Good morning, it's 8:31. Coming up this half hour, we'll try and give you some stuff. It's one of the most chaotic mornings in memory for us around here, and especially you out there. Right now with the latest, here's CHOM's Ted Bird.
Vous écoutez la radio officielle de l'été.
CJFM. Don't miss it.
Afternoon, highs in the 80s. It'll be fair and warm Friday and Saturday. Showers and thunderstorms Sunday for the extended forecast. Highs in the 80s, lows in the 50s and 60s. And that's the forecast from B100.
Days between 9 and 5, and at play with Oldies Plus Weekends. This is FM 96, CJFM.
This is 92.5 CFQR FM stereo.
You're listening to Montreal's 980 hits. Remember it. Write it down. Tell someone. Is Montreal's 980 hits, serving North America's greatest city with a better mix of music. Gloria Estefan. Oh, rejuvenation after a day of just general glumness. Sunshine, blue skies. We're happy. Get on your feet. Summertime. This is Montreal's 980 hits. This is Montreal's 980 hits, home of the 980 hits squad volleyball team. We're hot, really we are. Well, we look good in our Maui and Sons outfit, but boy, when it comes to playing the game, check us out. Call Power Max if you want to play us, 931-4487 during business hours.
7:45 on the radio.
Our 10 songs in a row and a better mix of music on Montreal's 980 hits.
So nice from the 980 hits line, 790-0701. Janet Jackson, Come Back to Me on Montreal's 980 hits.
You're listening to Dr. Dan. 10 songs in a row.
On Montreal's 980 hits. CFCF 600 Radio Montreal.
At 3:35, 25 before 4 o'clock at CFCF 600. Before that, I Love How You Love Me, Raycon of Singers for you this afternoon. And what a gorgeous afternoon it is. 26 degrees now downtown. Good weather continues for the rest of the week. We will talk in detail with Bill Haldeman in the next hour of the program and see if we can get him committed for Saturday and Sunday. He was saying yesterday that there's a chance that Saturday and Sunday will be pretty good. A spot of rain maybe on Saturday. All depending, of course, on what Big Bertha, Hurricane Bertha, does. News coming up at the top of the hour at 4 o'clock with Mike Wolko to fill us in on the latest from around the world. The situation in Trinidad and Tobago seems to have settled out now peacefully with no more shooting and no more killing going on down there. And the good chance that the Montreal Expos will be put up for sale on the open market come September the 1st. Up until this point, Charles Bronfman had been looking for a buyer in Montreal or Quebec and not having much luck. And he's warning now that if something doesn't break by the 1st of September, he's going to put the team on the open market. And that, of course, I can't see somebody from, say, what are we talking about? Maybe Memphis here or Jacksonville or Portland, a town like that, buying the Expos and leaving them in Montreal. So it could potentially be bad news. I've got some tickets to the Glengarry Games coming up on the weekend in Maxville, Ontario, the Glengarry Highland Games. If you would like to go, we'll make it real easy this time. Just the third caller at 790-0600. Okay, caller number 3, 790-0600. Couple of tickets to the Glengarry Highland Games.
With the Beach Boys, all are tomorrow's Joe Cocker, and we don't talk anymore. One of the oldest teenagers still going, Cliff Richard, back in the late 70s. The Bee Gees' comeback song, and We'll Ride Home with Phil Collins before the 4 o'clock flashback. Among more back-to-back favorites of yesterday and today, right around the corner at 3:43.
Traffic reports by Becker's. 2% partly skim milk, 4-liter jug or bag, just $2.99 at Becker's.
Let's start with the accidents. There are 3 of them now. Admiral at Crerar, Frank at Bank, it rhymes, and Maryville right in front of CJOH.
Now, another non-stop, uninterrupted music set from the station that plays favorites back-to-back. This is 580 CFRA.
Kenny Loggins on WVMT. It's 3:49 Precision Auto Glass time. Precision Auto Glass at 2071 Williston Road, South Burlington. Their name tells you the quality of their work. Here's Gene Pitney with a song about Essex Junction.
When you're young